NQ or NMU, where she plans to major in kinesiology and become a coach. And last for cheer, we have Samantha Stillwell Carroll. Sammy has been cheering for Northport all 4 years and has been on varsity for 3. Sammy is being escorted by her parents, Lance and Noelle, her grandmother Margaret, and her brother Nolan, as well as her boyfriend Ryan. Sammy's favorite cheer memory is going to nationals at Disney with the team last year. She wants her teammates to remember to enjoy it while it lasts. After graduation, Sammy plans to attend UCF in St. Petersburg to pursue a dental degree. And now we honor the seniors of the Northport Alliance Marching Bands and Color Guard, which is under the direction of Dr. Owen Bradley and Miss Lorianne Allegria. Our first Alliance senior is Tate Cawthorn. Tate has played the mellophone with the marching band for 3 years, and this year he is assistant drum major. He is being escorted by his father and mother, Troy and Kristen, and his brother Cole. Tate's favorite time with the Lions has been spending time with the people he loves. Thank you to everyone who helped me become who I am today. Next is Christian Copley. Christian has been front ensemble for 4 years. He is being escorted by his parents, James and Catherine, and his sister, Chloe. Christian's favorite moments were when he could get others to laugh and smile at his own stupidity. He was happiest when people were laughing and smiling.
We're not snakes anyway.
Next we have Olivia Dahl. Next we have Kaylee Page. Kaylee has played the flute and piccolo with the marching band for 4 years. She was a band librarian and has been flute section leader for the last 2. She is being escorted by her mother, Kelly, and her brother and sister, Brandon and Caitlin. Her favorite memory is when the flutes taught her how to wobble in the hotel room in Memphis and being busted by the chaperones. Next we have Nicholas Parisi. Nicholas has played percussion with the marching band for 4 years. He played timpani his freshman year and the quads for the last 3. He is being escorted by his father and mother, David and Vicky, and his girlfriend, Chloe. Nick's favorite memories are performing in New Orleans and Memphis, and he plans on going to medical school to become a psychiatrist. Next is Stephanie Sanchez. Stephanie has played mellophone with the marching band for 4 years and is the section leader. She also played front ensemble 1 year. Stephanie is being escorted by her parents, Rosendo and Christina, her sister and brother, Julia and Alexander. Her favorite memory was marching down Main Street, U.S.
Your captains for tonight's game, number 54, Andrew Koneman. Number 53, Josh Hove. Number 3, Nick Castor. And number 12, Robert Washington. Your Bobcats have won the toss and have elected to receive to start the game. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, would you please stand and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem by our Northport High School Alliance Marching Band. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Tonight's varsity football game is between your Northport High School Bobcats and our opponents, the Braden River Pirates. This evening's game is presented by Don Gascott, Charlotte County Ford. We would like to thank all of you for attending our Pink Out game. The FHSAA reminds you that interscholastic events are an extension of the classroom and that lessons are best
Good evening,
learned.
everybody, and welcome to a beautiful night here in Northport, Florida. I'm Harry Lavisa alongside Grand Island for Pirate Nation Sports Network, and we are here for an exciting match between the Northport Bobcats and your Braden River Pirates. Grant, tell us a little about the matchup.
Well, the Northport Bobcats come in at 3-5 this evening. Braden River Pirates coming in after a big win over the Lakewood Ranch Mustangs last week. A huge win. Yes, we were there. It was quite a blowout. We're hoping this one's going to be a little bit closer here tonight.
As Brett Toma kicks it off to start this district matchup between the Northport Bobcats, as the Northport Bobcats defender takes it out of the end zone, and he will be stuffed by that Braden River special teams. And then yet again, Grant, we've seen this all year. A flag comes in.
Yeah, flags have been something that the Braden River has been trying to improve on all season. There have been quite a lot of them.
Now, Braden River wants to make that playoff push in 2 weeks. They need to limit the penalties, Grant.
Yeah, penalties are a killer for any team on both sides of the ball, and one on special teams is not a good way to start. And actually, it looks like this one's gonna be on Northport. So Northport will now start at the 12-yard line. Very bad field position for them to start on their first drive of the game.
Yes, and we are expecting another great division matchup here. Yet again, Northport comes in at 3-5, 1-3 in the district. So it's a very tough match for the Northport Bobcats.
12-yard line.
All right, here they come out. Northport comes out for their first drive.
And we are waiting on the quarterback here from the Bobcats. And
looks to be number 7, Stephon Johnson, who will be under center for the first snap here in the I formation with 2 wide receivers to the left and a tight end in motion.
Under center, Jones ready for it. In motion, his receivers. Here's a snap, and he's going to give it to his running back, and he has some blockers, and he's still on his feet. And a nice little run there from number 5 for Northport.
Zachary Ward pushed down by number 3.
Zachary Ward on the rush there.
Yeah, Zach Ward with just a little run off tackle there. Got a nice gain of 8. Second and 2 now for Northport.
Nice little run there from Ward. Gives the Bobcats a nice few yards for them. As it brings up a 2nd and 1 now for the Bobcats.
And again in the I formation, Johnson under center.
Johnson takes the snap, and
fullback.
He is going to be stuffed. And looks like he will get the first down, though.
Yeah, he's going to get the first down. Just a quick little fullback inside.
Ball's carried forward by number
It's going to pick up a
23,
first down.
Ryan
Looks like Quinn
Taylor
McNulty
Willis,
had the
and
ball
that's
at the
good
end
enough
there,
for a
but he's
Bobcat
already
first
down.
Now, speaking of Quinn McNulty, we've seen a lot of him on offense and defense this season, Grant.
Yeah, he's been a very versatile player. He filled in the slot when Robbie Gerker was hurt,
24 yards.
and he did a pretty solid job. It's good to have him back. He had a concussion earlier in the season, and it was not good. He was not looking well for a couple days, but he seems to be 100%, and we'll be looking to see if he has a big game tonight.
That rush there gives the Bobcats a fresh new set of downs. So Johnson having a nice little first drive here so far, Grant. Here's
Yeah,
a
here we
snap by
go.
Johnson. He's going to run it himself. Very lethal on the run,
Oh,
and he
a good
takes it. A
big
big hit
hit.
there once again. Gains about maybe 2-3 yards on the play. Will bring up second down for the Bobcats.
Yeah, Johnson was able to maneuver on the first two defenders, but big number 10, Luke Reeves, made a nice hit on Johnson there on the little quarterback keeper.
Now Luke Reeves, he had a fantastic game against the Lakewood Ranch Mustangs last week.
Yeah, Luke Reeves is definitely a force down there in that defensive end spot.
Second and 7 now for the Bobcats here. Jones in the shotgun. Well, to give it to Ward, and Ward goes.
And he
no, and
fumbles
the ball
the ball.
comes out, and the ball is on the ground, recovered by the Pirates. Number 17 for Braden
That's
River.
Quinn again.
Quinn McNulty having a nice first drive there on defense, Grant.
Well, Quinn, that one's going to count for Quinn. He recovered the ball earlier, but he was already down, but that one is going to count.
Yes, it will, and that's going to give the Pirates some great field position to start their first drive on offense, Grant.
Yeah, inside the 30 here, this will obviously be looking for a touchdown from the Braden River side.
Fumble
Yes,
recovered
as
by
they
number 17.
at the Braden River offense still in the huddle here, and they come out expected quarterback number 8, Brian Gagg, the senior quarterback, heading to Eastern Carolina in a few weeks, Grant.
Well, not a few weeks, but
in a few
months.
in a few
A
months.
couple
There you
months, a
go.
little bit more than a few months. But yeah, we got it.
As Gagg in the shotgun is going to give it to Brian Batty, and
Oh,
Brian
good
has up
move.
the move, and he's on his feet still.
Oh, he's gone.
With blockers, and he rolls around the left side at about the 10-yard line. Good run there by Brian Batty.
Yeah, Brian Batty with a great cut right at the line of scrimmage. Had a chance to be tackled
Ball carried by number
for no gain, but was able to get right around him and got to the outside and got a big gain inside the red zone now for the Pirates after one play.
First and goal now for the Pirates. Put him in the red zone for the Pirates. Brian Gagg having a very nice offense on his second drive. Gets the Pirates with inside the 10-yard line.
All right, we're going to have Gagg out here in the empty set, 5 wide.
First and goal.
Now it's McDaniels isolated on the left. And he's going to be a roll and give it to Brian Battine. Looks
Oh,
like he
good tackle.
slipped there, and a
Oh.
flag on the play, Grant.
Flag's going to come in. I think this one might, not sure what this could be. This could be a holding.
Brings up second down.
Couldn't quite see the penalty. It looks like, yeah, Braden River is moving back. I think it might be an eligible man downfield. I saw Daniel Gavin.
Jeff Phillips, the
Oh,
head
block
ref-
in the back, it looks like.
Jeff
Yeah.
Phillips, the head referee for tonight's game.
Block
As-
in the back.
And
Yeah,
it will
block
be
in
a
the back.
block in the back for the Pirates. So that's going to back them up a few yards there. Erase the yardage gain there by Brian Batty, and that's going to give the Pirates a long first and goal appearance again.
Yeah, he didn't get much on that one, but it's going to be even further now for Braden River to try to get back.
First and goal now for the Pirates yet again. Brian Gagg in a shotgun has Brian Batty next to him. Will keep it himself. Throws to Knowledge. Knowledge has it, rolls around, and still on his feet will be brought down around this 8-yard line. We'll bring up second and goal now for the Pirates.
Pass is complete to number 15.
So they made up the yardage there that they would have had the penalty not been called. Good throw out there to Knowledge. Just a small little hitch route on the outside, and Knowledge is able to make a guy miss and advance for a couple yards.
Second and goal now for the Pirates. Once again, Brian has Brian Batty in the backfield with him. It looks
and they
like
jumped
they
the
jumped.
entire line. The entire line. Wow, what a hard count was put forth there.
So that's going to give Braden River a free 5 yards there. And it will be still second down, but a little closer to the end zone.
I expect this one to be a run, and we got Luke Reeves coming onto the field on offense, it looks like, probably as a blocker.
Interesting play there from Coach Sanders, the offensive coordinator for the Braden River Pirates.
Yeah, Luke, a big, strong guy. I'm sure he's going to succeed as a blocker on this play if that is indeed how they're going to use him. So, yeah, half the distance to goal on that one. So, second and goal now from the 4.
Ball's marked down just inside the 5-yard line. Second and goal.
As Gagg gets the play call there from Coach Sanders, and they head to the line here on this second and goal. interesting setup here on offense, Grant.
Yep, they're going to give it right to Batty, and he's going to walk in for the touchdown.
Put 6 points up on the board for the Pirates. They take the opening lead here, 6-0, pending the extra point from junior kicker Brett Toma. Now, Brett Toma has been spot on for the Pirates this year, Grant.
Yeah, and especially on extra points. He's made almost all the ones he's attempted. I think he had a couple blocked this season, but I don't think he's actually physically missed. Might have had a few blocked, but physical misses. Jake's been void of those.
Jay Kepler, the holder now, and this will pen the extra point to put 1 more point on the board for the Pirates here in beautiful Northport, Florida. We just had a little light rain just pass us through, and we are expecting some beautiful conditions here for the rest of the game. And the kick is up, and the kick is good. Braden River takes the opening score, 7-0, with 8 minutes and 36 seconds left here in the first quarter. This is Pirate Nation Sports Network.
Number 16, Brett Toma, getting ready to kick off for the Pirates.
Brett Toma on now for his second kickoff here of the night after Braden River gets the fumble and takes it into the end zone for 7. And here comes Toma's kick. Another nice kick from Toma. It's going to land at about the 5-yard line.
Oh, I think he should be. Yep, he's down.
And he's going to be down.
Oh, no, he's not.
It looks like interesting play there. Head official Jeff Phillips was right there, and he said,
"Oh yeah, he was right behind him. That should have been down at the 5. He definitely took a knee, and we got a Bobcat down on the field at about the 30-yard line.
Injury timeout on the field.
And we are going to take a quick break. Well, the
injured Bobcat,
injured Bobcats, and we will be back right after this.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give number 35, Zach Kelly, a big hand. That kickoff was returned to the 28-yard line, 1st and 10, Bobcats.
As we head back here, Northport Johnson in the center has his running back in the backfield, and Braden River defense looks fierce. Here's a snap, and he's going to give it to Ward. Ward heads around the middle, but looks like a great defensive stop there from Luke, number 22 for the Pirates. Tyler Navis, another senior captain for the Pirates, Grant.
Yeah, Tyler making a nice tackle out in space. That's one of the places he excels, chasing down running backs. He's been doing a pretty good job all season, as we saw it right there.
And that's going to be a tackle behind the line, so that's going to be a 2nd and 12 now for the Bobcats. Now, they've had a very, very winding season. They won against Lakewood Ranch. They won against Booker. They won against DeSoto. Those are some okay wins, Grant.
Yeah, they will definitely be looking for a signature win here tonight, although this one would shock most of us up here.
It would be a major upset in the district. Here's Johnson.
Oh, he's coming right at him.
Out of the shotgun. He's going to pass it to number 3 for Northport, Nicholas Castor, and he is going to be wrestled right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, there was a little bit of a wide receiver jailbreak screen there, and a good tackle was made there by Dylan Goodman. He stayed home coming from a safety spot. That's number 18 back there. He made a nice read on the ball.
Stop was made.
Saw where the wide receiver was.
Noah
And
Fox.
that's going to be a 3rd and long now for Northport.
It's going to bring up a 3rd and 10, exactly where they started on the drive.
And about 3 on the play. It brings up 3rd down at about 9.
And that's going to interesting to call. What do you think the Northport Bobcats are going to do on this 3rd and long, Grant?
Well, they're in no huddle here, so excuse me, not no huddle. Under center, I would assume some type of play action pass here on 3rd and 10. It's got to be some type of passing play. We'll see if it's play action or not. I mean, play action on 3rd and 10 is not really exactly the desired effect. And there's
Johnson's
play action. He's going to roll it.
He's going to have Knowledge McDaniel.
Oh, and a tip.
And almost
Oh,
intercepted.
wow.
Once again, Quinn
Pass is
McNulty
broken up by
with
number
the
17.
tip.
McNulty.
Yeah, great play by Quinn McNulty there. We're going to bat that down.
Northport
Johnson
punting unit
never
off
even
to the
saw him. The
field.
wide receiver was wide open on the play, but Johnson didn't float it quite high enough, and Quinn was able to bat it down. Couldn't quite see who had a shot at the pick there, but Braden never had a shot at another turnover. But instead, we're going to get to see a punt return from Robbie Gerker.
Robbie Gerker's first appearance of the night. He's been solid all year. He was injured for a good amount of games, Grant. But
yeah, had a shoulder injury.
in the games he played, he was spot on.
Oh, yeah. Robbie's been a very solid presence for the Braden River offense and special teams all season. He loves getting punt returns. That's what he told us. We'll see if he can get a chance here, or he's going to have to fair catch this one as it is angled to the sideline, a booming punt.
Good kick there from the Northport punter, and he
Oh,
is taken down. Oh, looks like he
he's
gets away from it, and he is like the Northport defender is like dragging Robbie to about the 50-yard line. Good play there by Robbie.
I think it's the other way around. Robbie was driving the Northport Bobcat.
Jade Walker.
It looked like the Northport defender had him wrapped up, but a great effort there by Robbie, and we got a water break here called by the referees, so we will take a break and we'll be right back.
Wings and Rings. Fans who bring a rally towel from tonight's game will receive a free Saratoga chip or chips and salsa for their table. Once again, thank you to Northport Wings and Rings for their generous donations. Ladies and gentlemen, we are also excited to welcome teachers and students to the Northport High School's 2018 Dollar Hot Dog Night. We would like to thank our administrative team for sponsoring tonight's staff tailgate in the north end zone.
After the water break here, scoring update from Palmetto Venice. Palmetto leads 7-0 here in the first quarter.
That's a Robbie Gerker. He's got some blockers.
And Robbie Gerker's on the move, and he breaks the first down line. He's going to gain some extra yards there, and that will move the sticks for the Pirates yet again.
Yeah, but like as Harry was saying, the Palmetto Tigers are indeed up on the Venice Indians. A Palmetto win tonight would help out the Pirates and cause a 3-way tie for the head of the district. Some weird tiebreakers or maybe even a playoff might come into play there. We're not quite sure how that one's going to be figured out, but we are rooting for the Palmetto Tigers tonight as we go back to the empty set and the screen out to Batty. And he's got some room.
And Batty's on the move. He's bringing Brockers down. He's going to fall inside the 15-yard line. Great run there from Brian to Brian.
Yeah, Brian to Brian, as you pointed out there, but I want to focus on Knowledge there. He made a great block on the outside, as all the wide receivers actually made some good seal blocks, but Knowledge was able to push his defender back, and that allowed just so much open room for Batty to work with, and he took advantage of it.
1st and 10 for the Pirates.
And we got another jump.
And another false start on the defense.
Offsides.
Offsides on the defense. Sorry about that.
Is encroachment
and that is going to be a free 5 yards for the Pirates, and that's going to get them ever so closer to that end zone, Grant.
Yeah, back inside the 10 again. It feels like it hasn't been that long.
Ball placed at the 9-yard line. Once again, Brian Batty in the backfield for the Pirates. We're not expecting to see Brian play a ton tonight. He's
looking for Robbie. He's got him.
And has Robbie Gerker. And that's going to be a walk-in touchdown yet again for the Pirates. Extend that lead to 13-0 with 5 minutes and 28 seconds left in the first quarter.
Yeah, great recognition by Brian Gagg there. He threw that ball before Robbie even broke off his route. He just knew and saw how the corner was playing, that he was not going to be able to cover Robbie coming out of that slot position. And great timing on that route allowed Robbie to walk in untouched. Good drive here from the Pirates as they score yet another touchdown early in this contest.
Brett Toma on now yet again to kick another extra point for the Pirates to extend the lead to 14. Here's the snap. The kick is up, and the kick is good. Braden River, 14, Northport, 0.
Braden River, 14, Northport 0. Number 16.
Brett Toma on for another kickoff, and this one is boom deep. It's going to be received at about the 2.
Another great kick there from Toma, and here comes Washington out.
And we got a flag.
And yet again, a flag. This is the second time in 3 kickoffs they've had a flag on the kickoff.
I think this one's going to be on Northport. Looks like the return man fumbled the ball there, but was able to fall on it. We'll hold for the penalty. Yeah, it was going to be holding or blocking the back on the receiving team, I believe. Let's see the official call here. Yeah, indeed, a block in the back here. Another one, the second block in the back we've had in 3 kickoffs. And that's going to put Northport back inside their own 10 to start this drive. Northport has not enjoyed good field position so far this evening.
The penalty game is changing back to Northport in this game, Grant. After we see a lot in the last few games, Braden River with a ton of penalties. Now there is really shifting to Northport. So looks like they practice a lot to limit the penalties, Grant.
Yeah, the Braden River's done a pretty good job so far tonight. They've drawn a few penalties. Gag using that hard count to his advantage.
As Northport back deep in their own inside their own 10-yard line. Johnson's going to have a lot of work to do to get out of this situation. Here's a snap by Johnson. He's going to give it to Ward. Ward has it right around the middle, and he is going to be dragged down by that Braden River defense.
Yeah, he tried to get around one of the Pirate defensive linemen. Couldn't quite see who it was. I think it might have been Noah Font. Yeah, that looks like who it was. Noah Font, number 3, made a nice play on the ball carrier there. Another loss of about a half a yard. So 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 now for the Bobcats. Once again, to our viewers, we will be giving you updates on the Northport-Venice game, on the Palmetto-Venice game. As soon as we get the updates, we will give them to you. As here we come on a Northport 2nd and 10 here with under 5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Johnson in the shotgun. He's going to go back, and here comes a blitz by the Pirates. Heaves it out to
no one.
Number 30, looks like number 13, Chris Butler, and he is going to be incomplete, but a penalty on the play, Grant.
Yeah, this looks to be in the area of holding. Yeah, we got a false start.
Indication is we have 2 penalties.
2 penalties on the field.
One is illegal procedure.
Yeah, illegal procedure, excuse me.
Holding.
Yeah, holding.
Both penalties will be on Northport, so that's going to back them up to the goal line, Grant.
Yeah, I think they're going to accept the holding penalty here. It's going to put them half the distance of the goal.
As the referee, Jeff Phillips, gives us the signs.
Yeah, one of them was declined.
Both penalties have been declined, bringing up 3rd down.
And that will bring up 3rd down for the Bobcats.
So both penalties work at decline there. So the Bobcats will stay from their own 9.
Here's the snap by Johnson. He's going to roll. Here comes the blitz by the Pirates. Again, heads out, has only one.
Oh,
Braden River,
John Lugo
John
had it in
Lugos.
his hands.
Incomplete, bringing up 4th down.
And John Lugos looked like the receiver on that
Oh,
play.
yeah. That was a very good chance for a pick there, and John Lugo to let it go right through his hands. But no harm, no foul here. Robbie's going to get a chance to take this one back. He had a good about 15-yard return on the last series, and he's going to stand here inside Braden River territory. Braden River might come after this punt and see if they can try and block it. Looks like number 3, Nicholas Castor, will be punting this one. Had a pretty solid punt on his first try.
Also a wide receiver, Castor. He caught one of the caught a reception for the Bobcats on this first drive, on their second drive.
Yeah, a lot of their players play both offense and defense for the Bobcats, so fatigue might become a factor here tonight.
Here's the snap, and the punt is up.
It's a very high kick. A little short. It's going to drop at about the 42.
And it looks like it's going to roll at the 45. So that's where the Pirates are going to take over with 4 minutes left here in the first quarter. Braden River leads 14-0 on Pirate Nation Sports Network. As Braden River comes back to the line here, starts their second drive and gives it to Batty. And Batty up the middle.
What a move.
You know what? He's going to the end zone.
Oh,
and that's going to be a walk-in. Don't even have to say anything on that one, Grant.
Oh, wow.
That was a quick,
less
than 5 seconds.
Yeah, I'll say that one. That was a very quick touchdown for Braden River, and that was quite a double juke set up by Brian Batty. He absolutely set up the defender and killed him with a double juke. Wow. Quite an impressive move.
And that's going to bring
the score to 20-0. Still in the first quarter here with under 4 minutes to go. Not looking good for Northport right now.
And they're going to be down 21-0 pending the extra point. And here's the kick. The kick is up, and the kick is good. Braden River 21, Northport 0 with 3 minutes and 51 seconds in the first quarter. Once again, this is Pirate Nation Sports Network.
Number 35, Jonathan Univez getting ready to kick off.
Munivez kicks off here deep. They're going to try and take it back again. We'll see. He's going to advance to about the 24-yard line. So Northport will start there, down 21. Obviously got to get some offense started up here in a hurry. Had a 3-and-out on their last series.
Michael Fay.
And we just got an update here from Mr. Yates down in the truck, who was tuning in to the Palmetto game. 14-0 Palmetto over Venice. As of right now, we hope that score holds.
Here's the snap by Johnson. He's going to roll, but looks like
Travis Tobey with a great
making a
sack
defensive
on that play.
Stop there.
That was a great job by Travis Tobey there. He was unblocked, but he was able to stay home and fluster the quarterback. It was eventually able to wrestle him down.
Great stop there by Travis Toby, making a play on defense. We've seen him all year as tight end, and he's making some brilliant plays on defense here in this quarter. As Northport has a bit of a challenge now, 2nd and 20. Correction, the score from Palmetto Venice is still 7-0. Sorry about that, folks. Here's a snap by Johnson. Johnson's going to run it, but that Braden River defense is going to take him down. Looks like he gained a yard on the play, so that's going to bring up a 3rd and 19 now.
Yeah, short little gain there, a 3rd and long, so we expect another deep pass down the middle. Jackson Dietz, the senior linebacker, made a nice tackle there. So 3rd and 18 for the Bobcats. Try to take some deep shots on the last series. One was almost intercepted by John Lugo. We'll see if they try to throw his way again. They got 4 wide receivers split out wide here, 2 on each side.
Johnson in the shotgun. Here's the snap by Johnson, going to keep it himself. Here comes the blitz by the Pirates, and he's going to roll out to Castor, and Castor's got 2 Braden River defenders, and he ain't going anywhere. That's going to bring up a 4th and long, and more than likely the punt unit yet again for the Bobcats.
Yeah, don't even think he got a yard on that one. Johnson was flustered by the rush and tried to just get it off before he got sacked. Was able to complete it, but nothing there.
Bobcat punting unit onto the field.
As the punting unit comes back out onto the field now for the Bobcats. Once again, Robbie Gerker standing at about the 50 to return the punt. Now, Castor's been doing some good punts for Northport.
Yeah, he's been doing a pretty good job with the punts here. Again, as he goes again, he's going to angle this one to the sideline. A high kick.
Blocked.
And Robbie
Gerker's going to call it fair catch at about the 50. So that's where Brian Gagg and his offense will head back out with 1 minute and 16 seconds left here in this first quarter here in beautiful Northport, Florida. Once again, this is Pirate Nation Sports Network. As the offense heads back out for the Pirates, Brian Gagg, he's been not doing that much for the Pirates, just letting his
he's got Jack Milner deep.
As he runs, as he wants to throw deep, and he's going to take it himself, but it looks like he's going to gain 2 yards on the play. Good play there from Brian Gagg.
Made by number 70.
Yeah, I think Jack Milner got a little confused on the road. I think he saw Gagg was about to take it down and kind of quit on the route a little bit. He was going to run right by the Northport corner,
but
kind of started jogging, didn't make it an easier throw, so I think that's why Gagg eventually took it down and ran with it. Only a gain of about 2 on that one, so 2nd and 8, got tripped.
Here's the snap by Gagg. He's going to give it to Batty. He already has 1 touchdown tonight.
Oh, we got a flag
on the play immediately, and this looks like it might be on the Pirates.
Yeah, Batty made some nice elusive moves there again. He's going to back Braden River up, though, with the penalty.
And yet again,
penalties,
Grant.
10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul.
Yeah, it's a holding. It's going to bring Braden River back to about a 2nd and 19.
And that's going to back Braden River up all the way back to inside their own territory. It's the first time tonight they've been inside their own territory, Grant.
Yeah, they've been having some great field position set up by their defense and a nice punt return there from Robbie Garker early in the game. We'll see if they can get out of this adversity, and they got him to jump.
And the shotgun pulls them off sides, and that's going to gain back 5 yards for the Pirates.
Yeah, that hard count has been very effective so far from Gagg. Gagg's been pretty good with that hard count all year, and this series already drawn, I think, about 3 offsides penalties.
So add 5 more yards to that 2nd down for the Pirates, and Brian Gagg's a little more of yards to work with here as he gets the audible call from Coach Sanders. As Gagg now in the shotgun with Batty in the backfield. Here's the snap, and Gagg's going to keep it
Great
himself. Here
catch.
comes the
Oh,
blitz
he's got Robbie
by
wide
Northport.
open. Oh,
And
great
here
throw.
comes, know what?
Complete to number
Robbie's
11.
going into the end zone, no question about that one right there.
Robert
Add
Goker
another
in for the
6
score.
points to the board, and that will bring the Braden River total now to
28. 27 right now. With the extra point, it'll be 28. As Harry struggles with math very much.
It's okay.
But as I was saying, yeah, cover 0 there from Northport, and that was not very smart, putting Robbie Gerker one-on-one with the slot corner. And he just burned him right on the post route, and a great throw from Gag there, hit him right in stride. And that is another Braden River touchdown as the quarter has ran out.
As the extra point comes on now for Brett Toma. He's been busy. He's been busy tonight. Once again, Jake Pepler, the holder. Here's the snap. The kick is up, and the kick is good. Automatic for Toma. 27-28 to nothing here in Northport.
Number 16, Brett Toma, getting ready to kick off for the Pirates.
As we start the second quarter here at Northport, Braden River has a massive lead over the Northport Bobcats, 28-0 here at the start of the second quarter. As Brett Toma on now to kick it away to the Bobcats. Haven't really done much on offense yet, but hopefully
He's going to take it from
something. And
the...
he's
No,
going
he's
to be a
not.
touchdown. It's going to be a
Touchback into
touchback.
the end zone.
So the ball will be placed at the 20-yard line. Ball will be placed at the 20-yard line, and that is where the Northport Bobcats will start their drive at the start of the second quarter. It looks like a fumble there, and it's still going.
And
it looks like it's going to be a. It looks like Northport falling on it, but a big error on Johnson there.
Oh, no, Braden Rivers
and looks like Braden Rivers going to fall on it. Luke Reeves, and looks like Luke Reeves is a little shaken up there on the play.
He's helped up by his teammates. He looks to be all right, though.
A little shaken up after the play, but Braden River back in the red zone yet again.
Our Northport High School coexistence club.
Absolutely.
Students can join the coexistent club to work.
Bad play all the way around there for Northport. A very, very high snap. It's going to give Braden River great field possession here, and another touchdown seems to be in the cards.
Yes, as the Braden River offense heads back onto the field inside of the 10-yard line for a first and goal appearance after the fumble. Luke Reeves on the fumble recovery for the Pirates, and looks like Brian Gagg is, and looks like the Northport coach is going to take a timeout, and we are going to take a quick timeout also with 11 minutes and 46 seconds left in the second quarter. This is Pirate Nation Sports Network.
Ladies and gentlemen, Northport Bobcat football team would like to thank Don Gascott, Charlotte County Ford, for all of their support this football season. Once again, a great big thank you to Don Gascott, Charlotte County Ford, for their generous support.
Second touchdown of the night. What a play by Robbie yet again as the Braden River lead just keeps growing and growing, Grant.
Yeah, I couldn't quite see what happened at the end there, but Brian Gagg with a little somersault,
We have a
I
penalty
believe.
marker on the field.
Oh, you got a penalty down.
Interesting play here with a penalty.
And this is
And it looks like it's going to be
Braden
on Braden River.
An eligible man downfield on Braden River. Oh, wow.
And another costly penalty, neglecting them of another touchdown, Grant.
That'd be negating another touchdown for Braden River. But yeah, one of the linemen, were downfield. And that's going to push Braden River back.
The indication is ineligible receiver downfield negates that touchdown.
As Gagg now in the shotgun has going to keep it himself, a little play action, and he's going to pass it to Robbie Gerker yet again, and he is going to be incomplete.
Yeah, I think Robbie had a chance at that one, but he tried to jump up and catch a little bit of high throw from Gagg there. Made a good effort by Robbie, just unable to haul it in. This is Gagg's first incompletion of the night, Grant. Yeah, Gagg's had a very economical night, making some great throws on touchdown passes a couple times so far tonight. Has had really good chemistry so far with Robbie.
As here we go on a 2nd and goal now from about the 15-yard line.
Almost
Gagg wanting a flag there, but won't get it. As Gagg now getting the call now. Here's in the shotgun. Here's the snap. He's going to pitch out to Batty, and Batty has a lot of open room, and he's going to be pushed out inside the 10-yard line, and that will bring up a 3rd and goal now for the Pirates.
Yeah, Brian Batty with a nice stiff arm there on the outside after the toss from Gagg.
We have an injured player down on the sideline.
And we have an injured
player
on the sideline. We can take a quick break here as the medical staff attend to this injured player. As we here at Northport, Braden River on a 3rd and goal.
And
Brian
Gagg, safety blitz.
Once again wanting the flag there, but won't get it. Here's the snap by Gagg, going to keep it. Roll to Knowledge. Knowledge has it, and he's going to walk in for the end zone for another Braden River touchdown. Extend the lead to 34, pending the extra point, and we are at 34-0, so it will be running clock for the rest of the game, Grant.
Not until the second half, I believe. But yeah. Yeah, once the second half starts, we will be under a running clock.
Correction on that pass was complete.
But yeah, great throw to Knowledge Daniel over there to Gagg, just a little bubble screen. And good blocking downfield.
Ready for the point out.
Knowledge was able to take it in.
As Brett Toma now lining up for the extra point.
And Hepler, again, the backup quarterback. We expect to see him coming in here fairly soon with the game where it is.
Here's the snap. The kick is up, and the kick is good. Braden River 35, Northport 0 here in the 2nd quarter.
Number 35, Munivez getting ready to kick off.
As the kick is away, and the Northport defender's going to take it. And looks like it's going to be.
He's got some room.
Looks like it's going to be number 3, Nicholas Kasser, and he's been working a ton for the Bobcats, offense and special teams. Grant.
Yeah, Castor's been doing a lot from receiving kicks, punting, catching passes. Kind of a little bit of their Swiss Army knife here tonight. He made a nice return, and the Bobcats will have their best field position so far this evening at 35.
Ball will be placed at the 35, and here comes Johnson yet again after the fumble on the last drive, hoping to get it into Pirate territory on this drive.
Yeah, it really wasn't his fault. The snap was very high and way over his head, but kind of bounced around back there. And like we said, eventually Luke Reeves, number 10, was able to fall on it.
Under center, here's the snap. He's going to give it to Ward, and Ward is going nowhere. Going to be taken down by number 33, Jackson Dietz.
Yeah, great play by Jackson Dietz there. Immediately got off his blocker and wrestled the running back down. Jackson Dietz having a solid game so far tonight, coming for that Mike linebacker spot.
And that's going to be a loss of 2 yards, so that's going to bring up a 2nd and 12 now. Johnson now in the shotgun. Here's the snap. Going to keep play action. Going to pass it to number 12.
Pass is complete to number 12, Washington.
Robert Washington, and he's going to gain probably about 6-7 yards on that play. That's going to bring up a 3rd and manageable now for the Bobcats.
Yeah, good job by the Bobcats there with the solid play call to get some yards back here. Make this a little bit of an easier 3rd down, just a little play action wide receiver screen.
Ball marked at the 41-yard line.
Ball carrier did a good job. Receiver did a good job after the catch. And a 3rd and 6 upcoming for Northport.
3rd and 4 now for the Bobcats. Johnson trying to move the chains here for Northport. Here's a snap by Johnson. Going to roll out to Washington. Washington's going to have the 1st down.
Stop is made.
It's going to be very close, and a flag on the play. And
by number 9.
And it looks like it's going to be might be on Braden River.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a face mask on Jesse Joseph there. Couldn't quite tell whether he actually did get the face mask, but according to the refs, he did. So that's going to be 15 yards and a 1st down.
And the ball was spotted at 1 yard short. That's going to give Northport a 1st down and put them for the first time tonight into Braden River territory at the 42-yard line.
The penalty results in a Bobcat 1st down.
Moving the chains for Northport after the penalty. Johnson, this is the first time Johnson's going to be in Braden River territory with sights set on the end zone. Grant, what are you expecting here?
We'll see if they can get down the field here. They've struggled to get down there so far, and a penalty is going to help them, of course, as they're getting a little bit closer here into Pirate territory for the first time tonight. We'll see what happens
Johnson
here.
Going to give it to Ward. Ward heads up the middle, and maybe a gain of 1. So that's going to be a 2nd and 9 now for the Bobcats.
Ball carried by number 23, Ryan Taylor Willis.
Yeah, just right up the middle there from Lewis.
Jesse Joseph on the stop.
And Jesse Joseph once again making the stop, having a solid game so far.
As the Northport offense gets their orders from the offensive coordinator for Northport.
Johnson in the shotgun for this play has Castor in motion.
Here's a snap by Johnson, and he's going to run on himself, and he's
Johnson,
going nowhere.
Jesse Joseph again.
Jesse Josephs came out like a cannon, and he is going to go nowhere. That's going to be a loss of a yard. 3rd and 11.
Yeah, Jesse has made now 3 straight tackles on Northport ball carriers in the last couple of plays, having a very solid drive so far. 3rd down and 11. Now we'll see if he can come up and make another stop.
Decision play here. Northport's got to get to the Braden River 32 for a 1st down. As Johnson now in the shotgun has number 10 for Northport, Jeffrey Terry, in the backfield with him now. Here's the snap by Johnson. Here comes the blitz by the Pirates.
Johnson
Here
back
comes
to
just
back.
chasing
McDaniel,
after.
Was right.
and Johnson's going to be on the move, and he is going to be taken down for a gain of probably 5
Ran
yards.
out of bounds
So it's going to
by
be a
number
4th
3.
and about 6. Now,
No
Grant, here's the big
response.
decision for Northport. You're down 35-0. Do you go for it?
You gotta go for it. I mean, 35 is
Brings
you'd
up
love to get
fourth
at least
down.
one score on the board here just for pride, almost at this point. And yeah, that looks indeed like that's going to be the decision here for Northport.
Northport's
Coach is going to roll the dice and try and get the first down here.
Now, this would be a lengthy field goal for the Northport
yeah,
Bobcats.
field goal's not an option here.
And it looks like the Northport Bobcats are going to keep their offense out onto the field, and they're going to go for it here on this 4th and 8.
We'll see if Braden River comes with pressure once again.
Here's
Rushes
the snap
4.
by Johnson. Rolls
Johnson
out
rolls
left.
to his
Has
left.
his man. Throws, and it's to be Johnson completion. And it looks like he's going to be caught. And it looks like he's going to be
just short.
a yard short.
Wow, what a nice catch too! A diving catch
Pass
made there
complete
by
to number 12,
the Northport Bobcat there.
Good play call there from Northport. Just got to extend the ball,
Well,
try
the
to get that
measurement
extra
on the
yard,
field.
Grant.
Yeah, just a little short. It ran a comeback route there, and the throw was a little off target, made him have to come back for it a little bit, and that's
they're-
what caused him to
And
be.
they're gonna. It looks like they're gonna
We have
want
a
to bring the
timeout for a
chain.
measurement on the
They're
field.
going to
gonna
bring the
measure this
chains
one.
out, and they're going to take a timeout, and we're going to take a quick timeout also, with 7 minutes and 12 seconds left here in the second quarter.
Results in a turnover of downs, 1st and 10, Pirates.
After the measurement, the conclusion is that he was short, so Braden River will be taking over here at about the 32 as the offense is coming back out onto the field looking for another touchdown here to try and extend this lead to 40+.
As the Northport band now gets into it here in the start of the second quarter.
Little late.
First down for the Pirates. And looks like Jake Hepler now in the game for the Pirates.
All right, good to see Hepler in the game
And
here. I'll see
here's
what
the
he can
snap,
do.
going to give it to
Oh, what a
Batty.
spin move.
And Batty's going to be behind the line. He looking like Barry Sanders
Oh,
out there.
wow.
And he is going to be taken down for a gain of 4 yards.
And that's Betty again making something
Ball
out
carried by
of
number
nothing.
6, Batiste.
Oh,
Stop
great
made
run by
number
Brian Batty.
54, Andrew Koneman.
And that's going to bring up a second and
Gains up
short
7
for the
on play,
Pirates.
brings up 2nd down and 3.
As Hepler brings his offense to the line. The offensive line, got to give them some credit. They've been doing a fantastic job protecting the quarterback.
Yeah, they've been doing a good job. Minus that one penalty here as Hepler pitches it out to
Ball
Batty
carried
again.
number
And
six,
Batty's on the run. Gets the
Oh,
block.
he's on. He's
gone.
outta
He's
here.
at the 30, the 20. One man the beat. And he is going to be taken down
Oh.
just inside the 5-yard line. It looks like the
Touchdown,
ball
saving
came out.
tackle by number
But looks like the
4.
referee's going to call him
Barbinsky
in. But looks
field.
like Brian is dismayed there that he didn't get into the end zone, Grant.
Yeah, he was. I think they're still going to give him the touchdown here eventually. I think they're going to give him the carry. Let him pound this one in. A great run by Batty once again.
Huge run for Batty, and that's going to give the Pirates once again into the red zone for the Pirates and put them at 1st and goal appearance once again.
And here we go here. We
looks-
got a water break
Ladies and
called
gentlemen, we have
for
a timeout
by
on the field for a water break.
the referees.
Ladies and
Water break,
gentlemen,
and we are
make
going to take
sure
a quick
you guys
timeout
are
with 6
taking
minutes and
time
20
to
seconds
get some
left here.
tasty
Braden
hot
River leads
dogs.
35-0
Tonight
over
is
Northport.
the Dollar Hot Dog Night presented by John Rawlings, Remax Palm. Once again, a great big thank you to John Rawlings of Remax Palm for his generous donation. Northport High School would also like to thank Always Air, Dixon Mechanical, Just Play Sports, Key Agency Insurance, McLeod Transportation, Toledo Blade Barber, Windermere Homes, Don Gascar, Charlotte County Ford. Also from our athletic department sponsors, Achiever Credit Union, Air Tech, Ball Law, Charlotte State Bank, Remax Anchor Realty, Fire Pro, Ehrlich and Salapudi DDS. More to follow.
As Braden River comes back to the line here on the first and goal after the timeout, Jake Heppeler will give it. And it looks like he bumped in the Battee, but that's going to be no problem because he goes in for another Braden River touchdown. Extend the lead to 41, pending the extra point.
Yeah, another touchdown from Battee. He's been making a lot of defenders miss all night. Didn't have to do too much there, but he deserved that touchdown after that long run on the previous play. Good to see the Braden River staff reward him.
As you hear the Northport band getting ready to perform at halftime, as you stay tuned, and once again we will give you an update on the Venice-Palmetto game as soon as we get one. As we know right now, they're in the second quarter, and Palmetto leads 14-0 over Venice.
Good job, Palmetto.
As Brett Toma comes on now for the extra point, the kick is up, and the kick is good. Braden River 42, Northport 0, with 6 minutes left here in the second quarter.
Pirates 42, Bobcats 0.
One, two.
Number 16, Brett Homer getting ready to kick off.
As Brett Toma comes on now to kick it away back to Northport.
Ball return by number 12, Washington.
Washington's going to take it out of the end zone. Very productive from Washington, still on his feet. He's going to be brought down at the 30-yard line. And good return there from Washington, Grant.
Yeah, Washington's going to give them solid field position there at about the 30. And unfortunately, we do have another update from the Venice-Palmetto game. Venice has tied it up at 14, still in the second quarter there as
once again, it's a tie ball game over there. And once again, if you would like to watch that broadcast, tune in to the Palmetto broadcast, and you can watch that exciting district matchup alongside our matchup.
Yeah, go side by side. You know, you can watch one on your phone, one on your TV at home for the comfort of your living room. 2 high school football games for the price of none.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Thank you, YouTube.
Yes, thank you. Yes.
As the Northport offense heads back out onto the field.
Yeah, we can't say the same for playoffs, though, can we?
No.
Thanks to the FSHA for that. Okay, here we go.
Here comes Johnson. He's going to give it to Ward. Ward has some blocks, and he has some good moves, but he's going to be brought down by that Pirate defense for a gain of 2 yards.
Okay, number 5.
Yeah, looked like number 45, Josh West, senior linebacker, on the tackle there.
Brings up second down.
I'll print out no. As Northport, sorry about that, comes to the line now. Johnson under center. Here's the snap, and he's gonna. And here comes Johnson. He's gonna be on the run, and he's gonna get the first down, many more, and he's gonna be brought down just shy of the 50. Good run there by Johnson to see the field and then make his decision to run.
Yeah, just a good run there from Johnson, able to get to the outside, and that's gonna put Northport close to Pirate territory. So once again, they're going to try get a touchdown or a field goal here. Try and avoid the shutout.
Once again, we're under 5 minutes to go before that we head to the halftime locker rooms as the Northport offense now with a fresh new set it down. Johnson will give it to Ward, and Ward was going nowhere. It looks like he's going to be loss of a yard. And that's going to bring up 2nd and 11 for the Bobcats.
Yeah, not much room to work with
Ball
there.
number 5. Zachary Ward. Stop was made by number 45. Shane Moran brings up 2nd down at about 11.
And that's going to bring up 2nd down and 11 for the Bobcats, who have done very little on offense so far. As Johnson now in the shotgun, he's going to keep it himself. Here comes the blitz by the Pirates, and almost intercepted.
Broken up.
Wow. Looked like Tyler Novice had a chance on that one.
Bring it up 3rd down.
And that's going to bring up another 3rd and 11 for the Bobcats. As you can hear, hopefully on your broadcast, the Northport Band starting to get into it to perform at halftime.
As you mentioned earlier.
The Braden River Band did not make it out tonight, Grant. I'm a little disappointed.
Yeah, no performance from the band tonight. Our cheerleaders did make the trip, though. Happy to have them there on the other side cheering on our fans. A pretty solid turnout for the about a 45 to an hour minute distance away from Braden River to Northport. He's going to throw that one and intercepted by Quinn McNulty.
Quinn McNulty is second
17.
interception of the night.
Yeah, great play by Quinn McNulty there. Just set under. That ball was a floater. Hung up in the air way too long. But a great interception there from Quinn McNulty, who's had a very strong night so far.
And that's going to switch fields here and bring the offense back out onto the field for the Pirates, potentially to add another 7 points to their lead. With under 4 minutes left here. As the Braden River offense heads back out on the field, Jake Hepler has been doing a solid night here.
Hot dogs as well as other concession goods.
Once again, Brian Batty is still in the game for the Pirates.
Yeah, looking to already add from an impressive night he's had so far.
Hepler with the snap. He's going to roll out to Toby. Toby's going to have it, and he is going to make some moves, and he is going to gain some extra yards after the hit, and he is going to gain probably about maybe 5. Looks like 5 yards on a play, so that will bring up a 2nd and 5 for the Pirates.
Yeah, just a throw to the flat there from Hepler over to Toby, and Toby able to gain a nice gain there on 1st down, staying on schedule.
2nd and 5 for the Pirates now. Inside. Now in Bobcat territory. Just over the 50. Here's a snap by Hepler. Looking for number 23 for the Pirates, Norman Curse. And he is going to be giving the Pirates another 1st down.
Yeah, good route run there, but from Norman Curse, this little curl route. And good throw there from Hepler.
As that will once again move the chains for the Pirates, get them ever so close to that end zone yet again.
Not that close yet, but we're working on it.
Ball's going to be placed at the
38
yard line. Here's a snap by Hepler. He's going to roll out left, looking for Curse, and Curse is going to have another 1st down for the Pirates.
Yeah, just a nice little rollout play from Hepler there, way to move the pocket, and Norman Curse just on a little out route was able to get open, and Hepler found him for a good gain.
Move the chains yet again for the Pirates. That's going to put them in good field position here on this 1st down. And Hepler having a productive drive for the offense.
Yeah, Hepler's done a good job running this offense here, coming in after Gag was taken out just due to the score.
Here's a snap by Hepler. He rolls out right, looking for
He's
receiver.
got Toby.
Has Travis Toby, and he is going to be. Looks like he's going to be.
I think it's going to be a touch.
He's just at the 1 yard line.
Just short.
Great effort by Travis Toby to get to the pylon.
Yeah, he just missed the pylon there. I thought they were going to give him the touchdown, but he's going to be marked out at the 1. So expect this one to probably go into the end zone.
1st and goal.
1st and goal for the Pirates now.
Got under 3 minutes remaining in the first quarter here. Second quarter here, excuse me. As if the current score holds and Northport does not score, we will be under a running clock starting at the completion of the halftime ceremony. And what a move by Batty.
Batty is going to be in there for his third touchdown of the night, but wait a minute, there's a flag on the play.
Let's see who that's going to be on. But you got holding on Braden River.
And that's going to back Braden River up a few yards, so it will still be first and goal, but just from a little farther back.
Yeah, first and the goal from the 11 now for the Pirates. That's going to be a costly penalty to wipe 6 points off the board.
And it looks like it's going to be a foul.
Encroachment on the defense.
And it looks like it's going to be an encroachment on the defense, so that's going to give Braden River an extra 5 yards.
So first and goal from the 6 now for Braden River. They're going to try to get in here. Hepler takes the snaps, going to fake it to Batty, and he throws, got knowledge over the middle on the slant pattern. Good on-time throw from Hepler there, and another Braden River touchdown here.
Second touchdown tonight for Knowledge, and that will extend the Braden River lead to 48-0 over the Bobcats with just shy of 2 minutes left here in the quarter. As Brett Toma on now for his 7th extra point.
About to go 7 for 7, I believe. If he makes this one.
As Toma lines up now. This is like practice now for Toma.
Oh, yeah, he's getting some great work in.
Toma lines up now. Here's the snap. Hepler holds, and the kick is up, and the kick is good. Braden River 49, Northport 0 on Pirate Nation Sports Network. Update from the Venice Palmetto game, 21-14. Venice in control in the second quarter.
Yeah, Venice scored 21 unanswered against the Tiger defense there. Tigers had a 14-0 lead earlier.
As we line up here to kick it away back to Northport, Braden River leads once again 49-0 as the kick from Toma will be an excellent kick. And here comes Washington out of the end zone. He's going nowhere. He's going to be stuffed at about the 10-yard line. Great work there from Brett Toma and the Braden River special teams, Grant.
Yeah, Toma with a great kick there, kind of knuckleballed towards the end and caused him to kind of hesitate to pick it up.
And as the other teams head next week, we will be at home for senior night for the Braden River Pirates to end the regular season. Then they will face the St. Pete Green High School Green Devils at home. And once again, we will bring you that on Pirate Nation Sports Network next week. We're looking forward to that matchup, Grant.
Oh, yeah, we are most definitely looking forward to that. Senior night, probably most likely our last home game called at the River next week. Where's the time gone?
That 2 years have gone by pretty quick, Grant.
Oh, yeah, especially this season. I was in another teacher's room and saw the schedule and realized we only had 2 games left this season. I was like, wow, already moving by fast, senior year.
Time moves by fast as Ward gets the handoff. Ward's got some good room there, and he's going to be gaining about 5 yards on that play. Nice
Ball
nice
carrier, number
rush there
5,
by
Zachary
Ward, Grant.
Ward.
Yeah,
Stop was made by
good,
number 4.
Good push
Jordan
up front there
Coleman.
from the Northport offensive line. Probably one of the better holes they've created for running backs all night. And Ward was able to take advantage of it. A nice gain there on first down. Second and about 3
And a 6
now.
on a play brings up 2nd down and 4.
As the 2nd and 4 now for the Bobcats. Here's a snap. Johnson's going to keep it, roll out the caster. It looks like the ball's on the ground, but looks like it will be incomplete. And looks like that's going to bring up a 3rd down. Because the ball looks like it landed on the ground. The referees are going to have to talk about this. It looks like they talked pretty quick, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down. 3rd and short now. For the Bobcats on offense. And we have a scoring update from Venice and Palmetto, 21-21 apiece in the second quarter. Interesting game with 1 minute and 16 seconds left in the first half. So they are going to be heading in apparently into the halftime locker rooms at 21-21.
Same exact time as our game. Wow, imagine that. 1:16, and well, of
here
course
comes
now
the
we're down
snap,
to
and
1.
it looks like Ward's going to be taken down immediately, and that's going to be a 4th and short.
Ward tripped up on a play number 34.
So once
Lee
again,
Walker.
if you would like to tune in to the Palmetto and Venice game, make sure to go on YouTube, type in Palmetto Tigers, and you will see that game live. And you can also do a dual action with ours and the Palmetto and Venice game.
Yeah, great way to watch some football on this beautiful Friday evening.
As looks like Northport's going to go for it on 4th and short, 4th and 5 as the clock continues
looks like they're
to
going
run.
to punt it here.
Oh, but it looks like, sorry about that, and they were going to be punting it.
They're going to let the clock run out, and Braden River
Number 3,
seems
Nick
keen
Cassidy,
to
ready
let him do
punt
it.
for the Bobcats.
Let's see if they have enough time on the play clock to let this one run out.
And looks like they're going to call, Northport's going to call a timeout
Timeout
with
on the
16
field.
seconds
Timeout,
left.
Bobcats.
As we are going to take a quick timeout here, too, with 16 seconds left. Braden leads 49-0.
Ladies and gentlemen, as a reminder, after the band plays at halftime, we will then have our annual hot dog eating contest, which is sponsored tonight by John Rawlings of Remax Palm. John Rawlings of Remax Palm with the generous donation. Thank you.
One last punt here before the conclusion of the first half of play. Northport punts it away.
Fantastic with the
Robbie
punt.
deep. Good kick.
And looks like this is returnable for Robbie Gerker. And he is going to be on the move, making a ton of spin moves, and he's going to be brought down with 6 seconds left. So now, Grant, 6 seconds left. You're up
Tackle was made by
49-0. Do you
number
take the quarterback
56.
knee, go into the locker rooms, or you heave it into the end zone?
Rodriguez also
I
on
think
stop
a
number
knee
13,
will be
Chris
forthcoming
Butler.
here. You don't want to try and show up any opponent, especially
Punt is returned
yeah,
by
just
number 11.
not really
Robert
much of a rivalry
Goker.
game as Lakewood was last week or Venice a couple weeks before that. No really reason to here to try and rub it in anymore.
As Hepler comes back out now and looks like a new running back for the Pirates, Maurice Fed in the game. And looks like
They're going to try and run a play here. It might be a Hail Mary. We got Jack Milner isolated down here on the near side of the field at the bottom of your screen.
here's a snap by Hepler, going to keep it, and they're going to roll out to Gerker. Gerker's going to have it. He's on the run, and he's still on his feet, and he's going to be brought down. And that will run out the quarter here at Northport. Braden River 49, Northport 0, as we head into the halftime locker rooms here at Northport.
Robert Goker, and that's the end of the first half, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give both sides a great big hand.
Now entering the field for their last home game of the season, the Northport Alliance marching bands and color guard. Under the direction of Dr. Owen Bradley and Mrs. Lorianne Alegria. Tonight, the Allowance will be performing their 2018 show, Evolution. Musical selections include Spark of Invention, Trial and Error, and Eureka! Let's show our Bobcat pride and give them a big round of applause for tomorrow evening as they perform for another superior rating. Drum majors, is your band ready? Northport High School, you may take to the field.
Good evening. Are you guys ready for a hot dog eating competition? Anybody ready to see some hot dogs being eaten? Come on, let's hear some noise. Listen, we did this last year. We had 3 people. We've got like 7 or 8 this year. Yeah. So I'm going to introduce everybody. I'm going to start out right here with our reigning champion.
How are y'all doing? Mike Endy from Suncoast Technical College.
Suncoast Technical College in the house. Here we go.
I'm Paul Hepp.
Paul Hepp, what grade?
Ninth.
Ninth grade.
Hey, I'm Raymond Puffy.
Raymond Puffy, what grade?
Ninth.
Ninth grade.
RJ McDonald, senior.
And
What?
Carson Rhodes, junior. Richard Service, sophomore.
All right, we got like several more people coming, right? Last year, in 90 seconds, it was 6 hot dogs. I'm going to throw down the challenge to Mike. I think he can do 10. Who do we have left? We got anybody left? Is this all? Is that all we have? Are you in? Hold on.
Mr. Cressley, assistant principal.
Mr. Cressley in the house. All right, the waters are arriving. We've got our timer. The competition is thick in here. All right, let's give them some noise. Let's give them some noise to make them nervous. All right. All right. Where'd my timer go? Julie, you ready? Come up here. All right, I got Julie King as our timer, the official timer. On your marks, get set, go! Left. We got 1 minute left. Wow. "30 seconds. "20 seconds. "7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dogs down. So you start out with 10 in each, right? Mike Indy. 2. I got 3 and 3/4 right here. 2.5. 2. Got 3. Right here. How many has he got? He ate 4. He ate 4. He ate 1.5. 1.5. And we got 3 3/4. My champion is right here. All right. Mike, you got dethroned. What do you think?
I'm actually quite happy about that. I won't have to do it again.
His sodium just went down. All right, my reigning champion is
Raymond Palfy.
Raymond Puppy. Who wants a hot dog? 1. Just take 1. Just take 1. 1 hot dog? All right. You guys want a hot dog? Ben, you want a hot dog? Yep. Thanks, everybody.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, a great big thank you to John Rawlings from Rawlings for the generous contribution for tonight's hot dog eating contest. There's plenty of hot dogs left in the concession stand. Please take advantage of tonight's special. Number 40, John Victor Oliveria, getting ready to kick off to start the second half.
Welcome back to Northport, folks. Coming out of the halftime locker rooms, we have a scoring update from Palmetto and Venice. At the halftime locker rooms, Venice 28, Braden 28, Palmetto 21. It's going to be exciting second half in that game, Grant. Nope, Grant's mic is not on, so we will get back to Grant after that. But as we get ready for the kickoff here to start the second half, once again, it will be running clock the rest of this game, so it's going to roll by pretty quick. Number 4 for Braden River, Jordan Clark's going to take it out, and he's going to get a decent return here as the offense comes out on the field. Now, at the end of the first half, we saw Jake Hepler. He was having a fantastic drive for the Pirates, and he got Pirates in for a touchdown.
Stop was made by number 21.
As Grant Allen joins us back on the broadcast. Grant, welcome back after a very interesting first half for the game for the Pirates, and also for the game we're watching, the Venice and the Palmetto game.
Yeah, that game's been back and forth all night. Sorry about the technical difficulties we had there. A little bit delayed start back to the broadcast for me, but here we are. We're ready for the second half of football.
And it looks like number 1 for Braden River.
Oh, good.
Sharkey is going to
Norman
be in
with
there.
a nice move.
And Norman Kurt is going to be there, and he's going to be at that first down line. He's been a first down machine for the Pirates.
Yeah, Norman has done some really good things as a wide receiver ever since coming in the second quarter. Another first down game there, and Braden River's got to look to extend this one even further.
First and 10, Pirates. Ball
and yeah, now we have a new quarterback in the game, the third stringer, Shockey Itriash. He's not in the game for the Braden River Pirates, probably the future at quarterback after Jake Hepler and Brian Gagg will both leave and move on to college next year.
And number 21, Maurice Fed's on his feet, breaking some ankles, and he's going to roll it down to about the 45, about the 35. So a great rush there for Maurice Fed.
21, Fed.
Yeah, Fed has looked good in some limited playing time so far this season. He's come into games a lot like this one, and he's made the most of his carries, that's for sure.
Fresh new set of downs puts the Pirates yet again in another first down and more closer to the end zone. And he's going to hand it off once again to Maurice Fed, and Fed up the middle for a gain of maybe 5 yards.
Yeah, Fed there with a small, nice little gain. And, yeah, as I mentioned earlier, Shockey Itriash, again, in the game.
Fed.
And like I was saying, probably the future quarterback for Braden River next year. Good to see him get some work in here. As Jake Hepler and Brian Gagg are both seniors, so we'll be seeing a lot of Shockey so far next year. And here he comes on the read option, and he's got the first.
What a play by Shockey, and he's going to get the first down and move the chains yet again. Now, I saw him a few times on JV, Grant. He is a mobile quarterback.
Yeah, as you saw there, he's got great speed on the outside, a good read there as on the read option play. And, yeah, all around a good run there.
Now with Shockey, look for a lot more quarterback run options coming from the offensive play scheme.
Yeah, definitely. The play scheme is a little bit more open as far as the quarterback runs than it is with Hepler or Gagg in there for sure. As Shockey's got a little bit better speed than them and a little bit more acceleration. As he's going to roll to the right here. He's looking for a receiver down the field. Pumps once. He looks again on the sideline, and that one's going to be low and incomplete. Look for Norman Curse on that one.
You got to give Shockey some credit. He acknowledged the field, tried to make a play, and try to get that first down.
Yeah, you always want to see with the mobile quarterback, you always want to see, even if he's rolling out of the pocket, that he's looking downfield and not just looking to run. As you saw there, he found the open guy, just was on the run and made a little bit of a low throw, but that's things you like to see out of a mobile quarterback. You don't want to see them just go and take it down immediately if they're getting any type of pressure to him.
Second down and 10 for Shockey now. Has his running back in the backfield. Here's the snap, going to keep it himself. Look for his receiver.
Good throw and catch there.
And it looks like it's going to be Curse, and a big hit there from Curse yet again. It will be 82 instead of 82, Josh Thomas on the reception.
Yeah, he's one of the other JV call-ups as the JV season has ended this year. He is a sophomore wide receiver, 160 pounds, standing about 5'10". A nice catch there on the sideline and a nice
Brings
move
up
after
third
the
down and
little
about 2.
short little hitch route.
And that will bring up a 3rd and 1 attempt now for Shockey and his offense. Having a nice productive drive here at the start of the halftime locker room. Here's the snap, going to give it to Fed, and Fed is going to be immediately taken down by the
number
defense.
21 tackled
Good
in the
play there by the
backfield
Northport
number
defense.
75.
He's going to be
Stephen
short.
Popman.
It's going to be, this is definitely a range for a Brett Toma field
Brings
goal
up
attempt here if that is
fourth
the
down,
way
loss of a couple
Braden
on
River
the
coaching
play.
staff wants to go, but it looks like
They're going to trust Shockey here and go for it on a 4th and 1.
I'd like to see Shockey on a read option here. I think that would probably be a pretty successful play call. As we are back to 4th and 4 now. Actually, we might see a pass here. We'll see.
Up, and
we
looks
got
like
a
they
false start.
jumped them off sides.
We got a false start.
It looks like he's going to be
Dead
on
ball
Braden River, so that's
foul,
going to back
false
them
start
up. So
against
that
the offense,
now
5-yard
the
penalty,
flag
routine
on the
count.
offense, that now will probably bring on the field goal unit for the Pirates.
Yeah. Maybe not. All right, Shockey's going to stay out there.
It looks like they're going to keep him with a 4th and 8 attempt here. Interesting play here from Coach Sanders.
And we got a late entrant running on here from
Now,
Northport.
this is a great opportunity to see what the youngster can do.
Yeah, 4th and 9 here. Looks like Northport might bring a little bit of pressure. Shockey's going to check his protection scheme here, get everybody in order.
Here's a
Here
snap
we
by
go.
Shockey. He's going to keep himself looking for a receiver. It looks like he's going to be on the move, and he is going to throw it, and looks like incomplete.
And he got absolutely killed on that one.
And this is going to be a good stop there from the
Pass is
Northport defense.
incomplete.
And that's going to get a good turnover on downs here. And going to put Northport at about the 35-yard line.
That results in a 1st down, Bobcats. Turnover down. We have a timeout on the field. Timeout on the field for a water break. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big hand for our cheerleaders doing a great job out here tonight. Let's let them hear it, ladies and gentlemen.
As we back out of the timeout here, and Northport's going to be on the move. Johnson on the run and taken down, looks like by number 40 for Braden River. Justin Schaffer on the tackle.
Quarterback number 7 around the left.
Yeah, another one of those
side.
JV call-ups. Schaffer made a nice tackle there. We
Justin
got
Schaffer,
a
timeout on the
Northport
field for an
player down
injured
as
player,
Anthony's going to
timeout.
come out for the first time tonight.
Anthony, one of the best trainers in the business for the Braden River Pirates. As we will take a quick timeout here too with 5 minutes and 17 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter.
Ladies, and join me in giving a great big hand to number 66, Brett Brown.
Let's go. As the Northport offense heads back out here at the timeout, a
Johnson
big
back
blitz
to
there
pass.
Oh, dropped. That's
by
dropped.
number 44 for the
Incomplete.
Pirates, James Hughes. And that's going to
Intended
be
for
an
number
incompletion.
12,
That's going to
Washington.
bring up 3rd down now.
Yeah,
Brings
just
up the
tried to
third
throw
down
it out
and
quick there on the wide receiver screen, but dropped. And a good call by the referee there. Saw the ball at the ground and not going to let that play go.
Mm-hmm. And once again, an update from the Venice-Palmetto game. They are just entering the third quarter, and we will give you a scoring update as soon as we can, as quickly as we can. As here, the offense comes back out for Northport on the 3rd and 12. Here's a snap. Johnson in the shotgun. Going to throw it deep to Washington.
It's got a chance to be picked
and
off, and it
gonna be
is.
inner-
Oh, no, it's not.
Looks like number
Pass is
19
broken
for
up
Braden River.
by number
Xander
19.
Stennett on
Stennett.
the almost interception.
Oh,
Brings up
man.
fourth down.
Hey,
Huntington onto the
Xander had
field
it.
for the
It was
Bobcats.
just, oh, that was unfortunate. He had it. He brought it down, and it went right off of his teammate's helmet.
And that's going to bring up a 4th down now for the Bobcats, as once again Robbie Gerker heads back onto the field for another potential return here for the Pirates. Up, and looks like we have a new returner in, number 82 for the Pirates, Josh Thomas, now returning
Number 3,
for
Nick Castor getting
the
ready to
Pirates.
punt.
Thompson was on that catch earlier down the sideline. And Castor once
Back
again
into the
on
Pirates,
to
number
punt.
82, Josh Thomas.
And here's the punt. The kick is up. Good, another good punt there, and it's going to land at about the 50.
Yeah, it took a Braden River bounce on that one. Braden River going to start again with good field position as we are under 4 minutes to go here in the third quarter of action.
That
We'll be
punt
right
was
back
down
after
by
this break.
Number 23, Ryan Taylor Willis. Ball marked at the 50-yard line, first down.
Here comes a reception by Shockey, and it is going to be incomplete, but the flag on the play for Jack
Pass
Milner.
for number 12.
Yeah, that was
The
thrown
penalty
up deep
markers
for
on
Jack
the
Milner,
field.
and Jack Milner did all he could to try and haul it in, but was interfered with, so that's going to be a free 15 yards for Braden River. Could have been a bigger play, but penalty will still work.
As we are waiting the call here, and it will be pass interference, and that's going to give Braden
Indication
River.
is pass interference against the defense. 15 yards, right?
And that's going to give Braden River a free 15
yards
yards
will
and
be
a
marked
first
off.
down.
First down, first and 10.
And get Shockey and his offense
Pirates.
closer to the first
Ball at
down
the
line,
35-yard line.
to the end zone.
Shockey in the shotgun again. We got a false start
We have
on a
movement
couple
prior
of
to
wide
the snap.
receivers.
Indication is against the Pirates.
And it's going to be another flag
5-yard
against.
penalty, repeat first down. Attention, please. Students that need a ride home, please start making your calls now. The students who need a ride home, please make your calls at this time. Thank you.
Here, and Shockey with the snap, going to give it to Jefferson. No, Maurice Fed. And Maurice Fed still on the run.
Oh,
And he is going to be taken down.
almost broke that one.
Ball carried by number 21.
And a great play there for
Maurice
Maurice
Fed.
Fed.
Stop
He's
with
going to
Braden
give
number
Braden River about
12.
12 yards. That's going to bring up a
Robert
second
Washington.
down.
Gain about 4 on the play, brings up second down and 6.
Here's a snap by Shockey. He's going to pitch out to Maurice Fed. Maurice Fed still on his feet, and he's going to be very, very close to that first down line. And it looks like they are going
Ball
to
carried by number 21.
be short by a yard.
Maurice Feds, tackle made by number 75, Stephen Poplar.
And that's going to bring up a 3rd and 1 for the Pirate offense.
And I think we're going to head to the end of
Brings
the
up a
third
third down.
quarter here.
As we head into the fourth quarter here at Northport High School, Braden River 49, Northport 0, as we head into the fourth quarter of play.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the end of the third quarter. Let's give both sides a great big hand.
Shockey now heads into the fourth quarter. Going to give it to Maurice Fed, and he is going to be very, very, very close to that first down line.
I think he got it.
Number 21.
And it looks like
nope.
he's
Stop
going to
is
be
made out of a
short by about an
67.
inch.
Fourth and
Blair.
short. I think I would have
Once
seen.
again,
I like to see a
students that
quarterback
need a
sneak
ride,
here.
Please start making your phone calls now. Thank you.
And that's going to bring up a 4th and inch for the Pirates here.
I think you got to go for it
Ladies
here.
and
Just
gentlemen,
try and
reminder,
quarterback
the
sneak this
Bobcat
one.
Market will be open tomorrow. It's open every Saturday from 9
They got
a.m.
nobody
to
on
2
Norman
p.m.
Curse. They got nobody on
Stop by
Curse
with your
right now.
family to experience Northport's only
And he's
weekend farmers
got the
market.
first down to Maurice Fed.
And
Good
Maurice
job there.
Fed powering to get that Pirate first down. Once again, no updates yet from Palmetto and Venice.
Ball carrier number 21.
Actually, update from Venice now in the red zone.
Fed,
Venice
stop with maybe
and
number
Palmetto
29.
on a 4th down, and looks like Venice
Augustin.
is gonna go for it on a 4th down.
And here's
in the red
Shockey's
zone.
going to pitch it to Fed. And Fed pushes ahead for about 4 yards.
Ball carrier number 21, Fed. Stop made by number 42, Dominic Spurlock. Once again, the Northport Farmers Market's open tomorrow.
And that's going to bring up a
Proceeds from the
2nd and
Bobcat Market
about
help
8 now
support
for
our athletes here
Shockey
at
and the
Northport
Braden
High
River
School.
offense. Having a
Thank you
very,
for your
very
generous
productive drive
contribution.
here. Once
He's
again,
got-
Maurice Fed in the backfield.
2 wide receivers to his left, 1 wide receiver on the far side of the field, isolated, and we got
looks like-
a whistle.
And looks like we might have
Got a penalty here, I saw,
Belly
and that's
Walker
going to be an
probably
encroachment.
snap,
It's gonna be
encroachment
on
against
Northport,
the
so that's
defense,
gonna give
5-yard penalty.
them another 5-yard penalty, and that is going to bring up a 2nd and very manageable now for Shockey and his offense, coming very, very close to the red zone for Braden River.
Attention, please. Students needing a ride, please make your calls. Thank you.
Here's a snap by Shockey. He goes to the end zone and
Oh,
has
what a
his
catch!
man,
Wow. What
number
a catch.
82, Josh Thomas. What a catch by Thomas.
Wow, a
Trey's
diving
pass
catch
is
there, looking
complete
like
to number 82,
Odell against the
Josh
Redskins
Thomas
a
with
couple
score.
years back. What a sensational diving catch, and what a throw by Shockey there.
Update from Venice and Palmetto. Venice scores 35-21 in the 3rd quarter.
It's not good for us.
It is not. As Brett Toma comes up now to hit another.
16, Brett Toma for the point after attempt.
As here comes the kick, and the kick is up from Toma, and the kick is good.
Good.
Braden River 56, Northport 0 on Pirate Nation Sports Network.
Number 35, Univez, getting ready to kick off for the Pirates.
Welcome back to Northport. Well, folks, 56-0, 8 minutes left here in the game, and we are looking forward to next week's game against St. Pete. It is senior night, so come out to Braden River, enjoy a nice game of football against St. Pete High School. As we are almost to the conclusion to this game,
Ball return,
as
number 12,
Washington's going to
Washington.
take it out. He's going to get to about the 25-yard line. Good return by Washington, and that is where Northport's going to try
Tackled on the play.
another
by
attempt
number
here
80,
with 7 minutes left in this game.
Gonzada. First and 10, Bobcat. Ball marked at the 22-yard line.
It looks like a new quarterback in the game for Northport. It looks like it's going to be.
Oh, he's got some room here on the
number
left side of the
12.
field. Oh, big hit. What a tackle.
Number 12 in the game now.
Ball carried by
Oh.
number 5. Zachary Ward. Stop was made
Zachary
by number
Ward with a
26.
great run there
Thompson.
for the Bobcats.
Looks like gain of 2 on the play, brings up 2nd down and 8.
Coming up on halfway through the 4th quarter here. We appreciate you sticking around here on Pirate Nation Sports Network. The last 2 games haven't been quite the most thrilling games we've seen, but hey, you got to be happy. Braden River Pirates are going through a nice stretch of games right now, and they're looking to take their momentum as Harry mentioned earlier, into St. Pete next week on senior night. Going to be playing with a little bit extra as he rolls out to the right. Oh, and almost picked off.
Intercepted by number 49 for Braden River.
Crest.
Isaiah Crest with the almost interception for the Pirates.
That would have been a big one for him.
And number 14 now in the
Brings up
game,
3rd
Nick
down.
Gruski for Northport. And this will bring up a 3rd and 7 now for the Bobcats. Here's a snap. He's gonna, and it looks like a big blitz there. Number 44, James.
Jazinski sacked on a play by number 40.
James Hughes
Justin
on the big
Johnson.
tackle for the Pirates. That's going to bring up a 4th down.
Brings up a 4th down. Timeout on
Water
the field
break.
for a water break. Timeout for
Called by
water
the
break.
referees
Once
with 4
again,
minutes and
students
41
needing
seconds
to ride
left
home, please make
in
your call.
this game. Braden River leads it by a lot.
As Northport now punts the ball, and once again, Josh Thomas now waits for it. It
Oh,
looks
he's
like a
gonna-
fake punt.
And he's going to get
And
sacked.
he's going to be sacked. Interesting play call there from the Northport plays to call a
Tackle made in
fake
the
punt
backfield
down
number
by
27,
56.
Crawford.
Yeah.
Interesting play there.
Bold strategy. See,
Very
didn't
bold.
They didn't pay off for him. And Braden River's going to have a great opportunity here to score another touchdown. Entice this one
Under
away.
4 minutes now. Under 4 minutes now in the game. 56-0 Braden River as the offense heads back out onto the field. All right. As he gives it to Maurice Fed, and Fed up the middle for a gain of maybe 3 yards on the play. Will still be 2nd and goal.
Ball carried by number 29. Jefferson. Stop was made by number 53, Josh Hove. Also on the stop, number 54, Andrew Coleman.
Shockey incites up his 2nd touchdown of the night. Here's the snap. Gonna give it to Troy Jefferson, and Jefferson's going nowhere.
Tackle made in the backfield by number 54,
And that's
tackle
gonna
there.
be a
Andrew
3rd
Coleman.
down now.
Good tackle there from the
Jefferson with the
Northport defensive line. One of the few negative runs we've seen
Brings
so
up
far in this
3rd down.
game.
And that is gonna bring up a 3rd and goal now.
carry. 3rd goal, ball
For
off at the 11-yard line.
The Pirates here. Here's the snap, and it's going to be completed, and it will be a gain of maybe 2 yards on the play.
Pass is
I think that's going to be enough for the first.
25.
And it will bring up a
Michelle.
4th and goal now.
Just short.
Number 13, Chris Butler.
Oh.
4th and goal, ball marked
4th and goal now
just
for
inside the 5-yard line.
the Pirates. Now, it looks like they're going to keep the offense out on the field.
Yeah, Brett Thoma's got to be wondering, wow, can I get a field goal attempt here? And 4th and 9. Shockey's going to look to see and show the staff
Here's
something.
the snap on Shockey. He's going to roll out left.
He's got
a receiver in the end zone and overthrows him. He had number
Pass is
20.
incomplete to
to
the back of the end zone, results in
They
a
had
turnover
Curse in the
down.
back of the end zone there, but just an inaccurate throw from Shockey there.
And that is going to be a turnover on downs, and the clock will continue the roll, and that will pretty much end it here in Northport. Yep. Welcome back to Northport here. Braden River 56, Northport 0, with 1 minute left in the game. And we urge our viewers to switch over to the Palmetto broadcast to watch that another
Important
great,
game.
important and good district matchup as Venice just takes it in for another touchdown.
Venice is opening up a 21-point lead in that one.
And we urge our viewers to turn to that game because they still have a quarter to go. So anything can happen with a 20.
Ball is carried by number 5.
Anything can happen in football, as we noticed
Zachary Ward.
many, many times.
Word to the Atlanta Falcons.
Yes, yes.
Gain of 2 on the play brings up 2nd and 8.
As Northport now comes up with a second down.
Probably going to be one of their last plays of the night. Under 30 seconds remaining.
And it looks like they're going to let the clock run. No, it looks like Northport's going to come to the line now.
Last play of the game for Northport. They're going to try one last shot to try
Here's
to
the
get rid of the
snap,
shutout.
and he is going to the end zone,
And
but
he's gonna
that
get
Braden
sacked.
River defense was there to stop him. That is your final here at Northport. Braden River 56, Northport 0, and we hope you join us next week when we host the St. Pete Green Devils on senior night. And once again, for all of us here at Pirate Nation Sports Network, here at La Vista, Grand Island, our man Christopher up with the cameras, the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Yates down in the truck. And for all of us at Pirate Nation Sports Network, we're here all day, every day.
I'm sure they already have.